Chef Anna Bran-Leis is an immigrant from Guatemala. While she grew up in the United States, she spent many summers there with her grandmother, who inspired her love of cooking. Her lifelong dream was to open her own restaurant, but it wasn't until she was diagnosed with cancer that she fulfilled that dream. Today, Chef Anna shares with me one of her favorite Guatemalan dishes. Anna, we've got some yummy looking ingredients here. What kind of peppers are these?
These are poblano peppers.
Spicy?
No, very mild.
Okay, and what are we making?
We're going to make chile relleno.
Okay, chile relleno. Okay, how are we going to do this?
What we want to do is we want to char them.
Okay.
These look about done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them off.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab some plastic wrap, and we're going to wrap them up because the steam while we prepare the meat is what's going to help the skin come off.
Sounds great.
So we're going to take a pan, just a regular, pan. First is the onions. We're going to let it cool, so we're going to go ahead and just put it in the bowl. We're just going to let it sit. And we are going to work on some eggs.
1, 2.
Yep. All right. Just dump it in there. And that's it. And perfect. How easy was that? Now we can take off the gloves.
Okay.
So we're going to put that guy in here. There you go, all the way up.
Until it's fluffy?
Until it forms what are called soft peaks, until it becomes almost hard. That looks perfect. We're going to go back to our peppers now. You're going to take your spoon, grab some mixture, and you're going to put it right in the little hole here. Just a little bit of flour, and we're going to grab our egg whites, and you're going to take it, you're going to kind of put it on them like a coating.
Lovely.
And
voila.
Voila. And voila, we have stuffed peppers. I can't wait to see what you think of the spicy.
Okay, hold on, stand by.
Be careful. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, you were not kidding.
I told you.
So tell me where the inspiration for going into the food business.
I was brought up, as an immigrant, that
you need a stable job.
You need a job with benefits, a 40-hour week. You have to better yourself. You have to make good on being an immigrant in America. So my whole life, that's what I grew up hearing.
Okay, so you go into the nonprofit business.
Well,
industry.
I went to school. I studied economics and did what what every good girl was supposed to do. I went and got a job. I worked at the World Bank for a few years. I co-ran a nonprofit. I had a very cushy job. I loved doing what I did for a while.
And then?
And then it became work.
Anna, it's called work for a reason, right?
Yes, I do. But it got to the point where I didn't like going anymore. And I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't, my passion wasn't there. It wasn't where I wanted to be. So, life has a way of changing things for the better sometimes through circumstances that aren't necessarily the best. So, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I literally decided in that moment, I'm not going to do, whether I have 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 years, 50 years. I am not going to spend one more minute doing something that makes me miserable.
Would you say that was your aha moment?
That was my big aha moment. It felt very liberating in that moment to be able to say, you know what? Well, chalk it up to the cancer. What are they going to say? Who's going to yell at me now? It's like my mom's not going to say anything. My family, oh, okay, whatever. And here we are so many years later, and fortunately it all worked out for the best.
And you're doing great health-wise.
I'm doing great health-wise,
How was going through all that? I mean, I know your children clearly and your family, very big part of you being determined that I'm not going to give up, I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to fight this thing. Where does that come from?
It's a very hard moment when a doctor looks you in the face and tells you, you have to make your end-of-life plan. I'd never heard that statement. I didn't even know what, I was like, well, what the hell does that mean? What do you mean an end-of-life plan?
So you really thought that that moment, I don't have much time.
I was told I didn't have much time. I was told there's nothing else we can do. You need to make an end-of-life plan. So 3 years ago, I wasn't going to see my daughter graduate from high school, let alone be packing her up to take her to college. None of this was supposed to happen. I went home from that appointment in a way that I can't explain to you. I created a binder for my husband with tabs that said Haley's graduation. And I started putting together all of the important things that I wasn't going to be there for. The birth of my grandchildren, my kids graduating from college, my kids going to college. And in putting that together and putting it in paper and putting that binder together for my husband, I was like, no. I don't care what these people say. They don't know me. They don't know my life. They don't know that these two kids don't know, anything other than having mom.
What is the biggest lesson do you think they've learned through this process?
To believe in yourself, always. Don't let anything or anyone tell you what you can and cannot do. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that can determine that. Nobody else. Nobody else can say what they believe or what they think. But at the end of the day, you're it. You're the driving force behind everything you do.